Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is officially 2019. We're moving onward and we're just living our best lives this year, okay? Yes, so it may look a little different here. Sis, we upgraded the camera thanks to my lovely husband, amazing husband. He went ahead and got me this. It was a late Christmas gift and I am just so happy and so glad that he did. So I wanted to go ahead and do a get ready with me, only because I just feel like I haven't been active on my channel at all. And for those of you who are new to my channel, hey girl, hey, I am a beauty, skincare, lifestyle channel. Yes, I want to go ahead and kind of like, you know, change it around a little bit. Since I'm getting older, my channel is going to be 3 years old in August, so I kind of want to change it up a bit, but I'm still going to be me, sis. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Down there. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. So I wanted to do a get ready with me. Where am I going? I don't know, but I figured let's dabble in some makeup a little bit. It's been a while, so I just thought this would be a great way to kind of like come into the new year and kind of get things started on my channel. So without further ado, I'm not gonna talk any longer. Let's get into this look and we'll chit chat a bit, so continue to watch. All right, so most of you guys enjoyed my my vlog about me and Mike trying to conceive. For those who have not seen the video, me and my husband have been married 4 years this year, and we have been trying to conceive pretty much around the same time that we've been married. So the end of this year will be 4 years. And I pretty much documented, you know, one of the procedures that I had, a hysteroscopy. Saying that right? I think so. Hysteroscopy. I think so. Which is the removal of polyps, and it increases my chances of getting pregnant. So, you know, every year, everybody's so hopeful. They're like, "This is your year. This is your year." And you know, moving forward, like I really don't have any expectations, like, cause I felt the same way. I'm like, God, this has to be it. This has to be the year. And you know, it wasn't happening. So you know that saying when they're like, when you plan, God laughs. I feel like that because it was like I would plan everything to a T, like how I wanted my baby shower, just like when I wanted to get pregnant and how I wanted to tell everybody. It was just like I planned everything and it would just break my heart when it didn't happen. And I just feel like because I'm planning stuff and it might not even be, you know, the right time. Granted, with us trying to conceive, it is both me and my husband that do have complications. With me getting rid of the polyps, that kind of pretty much, you know, takes care of everything that I need. They did my egg count, they checked my fallopian tubes, and everything was a-okay. I actually had more eggs than the average, which I already knew because, shoot, when I get my period, I get my period. She's hurtful. And I get a regular period, they're not, you know, irregular, so I knew like that wasn't an issue at all. So me getting the procedure was actually the second time I've got it done. The first time I got it done, I wanted to document it, but my husband wasn't, he really didn't want to, you know, share with anybody, and we kept it under wraps with just our family. And the second time I was like, I really want to tell my story because I feel like somebody else needs to hear this, and people who are dealing with it, you know, can see how others are dealing with it. So he was on board, and yeah, and the video is like, so I'm using the Estee Lauder smoother primer, and it's a universal perfecting primer, and I actually just picked this up, and when I felt it on my skin, bruh, I was like, oh, I need this primer. It helps with texture, and it helps with the application of the makeup. It just allows it to be really smooth. So the next thing I'm doing is concealing my eyebrows, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. It has not changed. You guys loved this video for this product review, and I'm still using it. This is in fact my second bottle, and I love her. I love her. So I don't know about y'all, but I honestly, going back to what I was saying, I have no expectations for the new year, to be quite honest with you. I just honestly want to let go and let God. I feel like I plan too much because I'm just a planner in nature. I love to plan things and I like to see it in motion, but this year I just want to really put the plan in motion. Instead of me just saying, oh, I want to do this and just sitting and waiting for it to happen and not doing the work, I want to really, work on the things that I want. And even when you pray to God and you're like, oh God, I want this and I want that, and you're just sitting there and not working for it, He ain't gonna work either. I mean, we can't tell God what to do, and of course I don't know Him to be calling about, be like, hey Jesus, what's up? But that's what I feel like. I feel like you can't sit there and ask God to do something for you and you're just sitting there waiting. Like, He's gonna want something from you, and He's gonna want you to do the work to get there. And that's just common sense in general. Even if you don't believe in God, you're not spiritual, in order for you to get something that you want, you gotta work for it. I honestly feel like I slacked in that area last year because I was so disappointed in the fact that nothing that I wanted, came. I mean, a couple of things, but nothing major that I wanted happened. And when I looked back on, okay, what did I do wrong? Or what can I do this year different from last year? It was basically me just kind of being in my head and just dealing with everything else that I had to deal with and allowing it to consume me, because, a lot of us, especially in us being Black, we deal with depression and anxiety, and I found myself dealing with that, the older that I got. And my mom dealt with stuff like that, but I never thought in a million years that it would have been me, because I'm always genuinely a happy person. So when I started feeling this way, I was like, this isn't right. And I didn't understand what was going on until it really dawned on me. And I'm like, wow. So I started gaining weight, and I just started seeing myself differently and just having low self-esteem and all this other stuff. And I'm like, this is not me. So yeah, that's basically where my head's been at. And because I've been feeling this way, it's just been hard for me to do things in general. It was hard for me to get out of bed. It was hard for me to, do anything. So I was just so in too deep with my problems. I went to school to be an esthetician. You already knew that. And I never took my test. And everybody's like, when are you gonna take your test? When are you gonna take your test? And it just annoyed me because I didn't think people understood that it wasn't like I didn't want to take my test and I just, wasted money just to be like, oh, I was going to school. I was not motivated. And then I lost my books, the books that had notes in it for me to, I feel kind of succeed and helpful hints, not even for the test, but in general, as my career moves on. I lost my whole book bag, y'all. It pissed me off so bad. Mind you, the book bag was cute. It was $20. It was Marc Jacobs. It's a black book bag with a floral mark, a floral on it, a floral flower on it. And then I had my textbook, notes, all of that. So with all of that, I was just so unmotivated. It was just back to back to back. Stuff just kept happening. And I'm like, you know what, God? I can't. And I won't. and I'm just gonna sit here and be in my feelings. But this year, I'm not doing that. So I'm going into the shade Spice. And now I'm gonna switch it up and do this dark brown shade in the Zone. They actually give you this one. So I'm gonna go in this dark brown shade in the Zone. That's this here. And a little bit of concealer. So I'm actually gonna go into like this deep purple, just to add a little more oomph into the look. And this is my trick because anybody can go into a black shade, but when you do like a deep purple like this, it achieves the same purpose. So let's do Polished. She's pretty. She's like a copper. And I'm gonna go back in this purple shade and bring her over a little bit. Fluffy brush to blend it all in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply these Amazon lashes that I've got. As you can see, they were used specifically in my last vlog, the Christmas vlog, if you watched it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add foundation. I'm using the NYX Total Control Foundation Drops, Holy Grail. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle. As far as getting ready for baby, I feel like, again, that was something that I really didn't prioritize. And I think it's because I just didn't want to let myself down, like me doing all this stuff and then I don't get pregnant. And in all honesty, I need to just do all this stuff for me. So I want to eat more greens. I want to take vitamins. And I was told that you should take prenatals. Even if you're not pregnant, prenatals are perfect when you're trying to get pregnant. Just so you know, if you did not know this. If you want to get pregnant, take prenatals. Also, I am going to exercise. Something that I stopped doing after a while last year. I was exercising maybe 2 times a week, going to Gold's. They have amazing classes. Spin, I fell in love with spin. It killed me, but what does not kill you makes you stronger, say the Lord. And I got through it. I was taking the 30-minute classes just to get it over because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it for an hour. Sis, I took the hour class, fell in love. And it's just so therapeutic because you're like pushing yourself, you're sweating, you're so uncomfortable on the seats. But like, depending on who you have, and I had an amazing trainer, Crystal, they really get you in the spirit, in the momentum of like, you can do it, you can do it. And body pump. I did body pump, and that was lifting weights, and you kind of do it with music. That was so much fun. And I was seeing results. Like, my thighs was getting trimmer, my stomach and the inches around the waist was smaller, and you know, I was on it, and I just completely stopped. Again, depressed, anxiety, and I just started eating my feelings, and that's just something that I'm trying so hard not to do. So that's the second thing I want to do. Getting prepared for baby, and also just reading my Bible more and just doing more plans, because I do reading plans for my Bible app, doing more plans for trusting God and just being focused on what he's going to do, and not necessarily like, I want this and being mad at him, why is this not happening? I just want to just be thankful and grateful for what I already have, and the baby being an added bonus, being a blessing. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of baking with my Sasha, just a little bit. Okay, a huge tidbit to all of my ladies watching who have normal to dry skin. Basically, if your skin is not oily, pay attention. You don't need setting powder. It will make you casket ready. Setting powder absorbs oil in your skin. So just because you see it on YouTube and on these other channels does not mean you need it, because you're going to be looking real crazy. And don't say I ain't never said nothing. I'm trying to be your friend. If you're here, we're friends. We're sisters. And if you're out here looking casket ready and powdery because you see a lot of these other influencers doing it and they have oily skin, but they're not telling you that, you're going to be looking crazy. So just a tidbit. If you have normal or dry skin, do not bake. So next up is the Morphe again. This is extra, and as you can see, the thing flopped out. This is new. So I know y'all probably tired if you do watch my channel of me using Anastasia, but that is my favorite highlighter. So Maybelline sent me this amazing red lipstick. It is red for me and matte, and I love it. It's like so creamy. It kind of smells kind of weird, but all makeup smells kind of weird to me. But let me tell you, not only is this lipstick affordable, it's long lasting, because I wore this one time before last week and it stayed on forever. It doesn't make your lips cracked, and it's kissable. I used to be into like the matte reds, like the Riri Woo or what have you, because MAC used to stay giving us red looks, honey. But like once I got older, I love creamy red colors. Alright, so that is the end of this video. Hopefully it's not a million years long, but in any event, thank you so much for watching and allowing me to speak to you guys on camera, doing my makeup. To whomever is watching, I appreciate you so much. If we have any ladies in the family that are trying to conceive, please put in the comments, because I would love to connect with you. And it's 2019. Again, we're still staying classy. We're still staying cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put my videos over here so you guys can check out the blogs, the other videos. And we got a new camera, sis, so take a look. See all these old videos and how we kind of blew up a little bit. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.